This video is not meant for children under 13. If you were a kid born in the early 2000s, you may have remembered seeing this commercial at some point. This was a commercial for the 2005 Thomas Ultimate set. This, in my opinion, is one of the best Thomas toy commercials ever made. I mean, seeing all these Tomy engines and road vehicles run around this huge-ass layout, had so many tunnels, bridges, sheds, and famous locations from the TV show, it made it look like the island of Sodor came to life in your living room. And you can imagine kids watching this commercial and constantly annoying their parents to buy them this set. I mean, I just envy kids who got this set for their birthday or Christmas in 2005. Ever since I saw this exact commercial on the Calling All Engines DVD, I have been trying for years to get my hands on this set. I mean, why wouldn't you want this set? You get 2 engines in this fucking set, a bunch of other vehicles, one of them being a road vehicle that is motorized, and the other ones are just kinda there. You also get Harold in this set. Oh hey look, Bullstrode's also in here, that's cool I guess. You also got Annie and Clarabelle, a bunch of freight trucks with cargo and shit. One of them is also Scruffy for some reason, I don't know. Also got some signals, some trees.
He's in the trees, and the trees are speaking Vietnamese.
And so much goddamn blue track, you don't even know what to fucking do with it all. Oh, there's also some road pieces too, but no one gives a shit about the road. It's all about trains. Hey, what more do you want out of this big-ass fucking set? There's a reason why it's called the Ultimate Set, bitch! So yeah, I've been trying to get my hands on the Ultimate Set for years. But unfortunately, the price for it is a little, yeah, you guys can see why it took me a while to get this set. But luck was in my favor, for one day I came across this eBay listing for this set. Only downside to this listing that it didn't come with any trains, road vehicles, rolling stock, or even trees or signal poles. But that was okay because I already own all of these things from my many years of collecting Playrail. And you'll never guess how much I paid for this. I paid about, drumroll please, $80. Tell me that isn't the fucking deal of the century right there. I mean, it's gotta be better than this, am I right? So now all I gotta do is wait for the fucking set to arrive, so without wasting any more of your fucking precious time, I'll jump cut to when I have the set with the power of fucking technology and video editing, and you don't give a shit. Oh, real quick, there was also this other version of the Ultimate Set that came out in 2006. It was a Toys R Us exclusive. Had a lot of changes to the set, but honestly, I don't give a shit about this set, so fuck you! It's a big-ass fucking box. Okay, so we're back and, something feels off. Oh yeah, I know what it is. Now, this is the way. Anyhow, this big-ass box is something I've been trying to get for a very long time. So, kill it. Okay, if I open it up, we have bubble wrap. Whoa, would you look at that, just like that, there's all the tracking stuff. So usually I would just take this all out one by one and showcase it, but you know what, just to save time and money, I'm just gonna do this. That literally woke up everyone in my goddamn house. My parents must love still having me around.
Let's never have him in the house again.
Agreed.
So in that big box right there resides all the pieces I need to make the ultimate Thomas set. I have everything in it except for the train, rolling stock, road vehicles, etc. I actually have that all right over there if you couldn't see it. So I kind of forgot to go over everything the set comes with, you know, the Thomas Ultimate set. So here we go. First up we have the best character ever made, Cranky, with a very good looking face. That is 100% accurate. We have Harold Station with Harold. Right here, look at it, it's Harold the Helicopter.
Helicopter, helicopter.
When's the last time I've used that meme, huh? And then we also have the Brendam Docks little set yard. I already have this piece, but who says you can't have spares, am I right? God, I waste a lot of money on trains. We also have the Ellsbridge Crossing Station. Again, I already have this piece, but nothing wrong with owning two. My bank account is dried out. And then we also have, even though I didn't finish building it yet, a tunnel! A little Tomy tunnel, my second Tomy tunnel. I need to buy more Tomy tunnels, actually. And then we have like some red bridge pieces, some big red bridge pieces, a lot of Tomy road and Tomy track, and even some double Tomy track. I need to actually buy more of these because I need them for layouts and stuff, but I'm too lazy to buy the 4 packs from Amazon. And then we also have this piece, which I've also never owned. My life is weird. And another 3-way switch track. Yeah, I love this piece. Oh fuck, I forgot to mention the characters that come with the set. You also get a Tomy Thomas. I have like 50 of these. Actually, this is not a new Thomas. This is a Thomas from that airport set. Because like I said earlier, this set, the seller did not send me any trains, just track and locations. These are all the trains and road vehicles are from my own collection from other types of shit. You don't fucking care. We also get Annie and Clarabelle. We get a green pussy caterpillar. We get a rebuilt Scruffy with barrels. We get a black truck. Can he say the N-word? And we get an original troublesome truck. And moving on to road vehicles, we get a little baby Trevor. People will never let me forget the time I accidentally called Trevor Terrence. Oh, you gotta love your audience, am I right? And we also have a little baby Terrence. And moving on to road vehicles that are actually motorized, Elizabeth. Probably one of my favorite female characters, or my favorite female character from the whole show. I just love the banter that she has with Thomas. It's fucking hilarious. And lastly, we have this fucking boat that keeps showing up in toys and even in the shitty All Idiots Go reboot that I hate with a fiery passion. I hope you burn in hell, Mattel. And you also get a nice little signal. Alright, enough fucking around. Let's actually build some shit. Wait, there's one more thing I forgot. Let's get a little tiny baby non-motorized Caroline. Yeah, that Hit Toys motorized version is miles better than this. Okay, so I've organized all the pieces the best I could. Now the one downside to buying this eBay purchase is that I have no instructions. That really sucks. So I resorted to fucking Googling a picture of the instructions, which will not be as fun as having an actual sheet of paper to look at. So that's why I don't have the helmet on, just so I could see the image better? I know people don't like looking at my ugly face, but what the fuck you gonna do about it? Unsubscribe? Please don't, I need the money. Anyway, I think it's enough talk and we're gonna actually build this fucking huge ultimate set, so let's speedrun this shit! Okay, I finally finished building this whole damn set, and it took a while, but finally did it. I need a water break. So here it is, y'all, the Thomas Ultimate set. And man, you could definitely see where the name Ultimate comes in, because this thing, pretty fucking huge. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty details of this set, we gotta introduce our guest star for today. Everyone say hi to my mate, Jaden, aka the Sodor Steam Squad.
Hello everyone, this is Jaden, aka Sodor Steam Squad. I'm very proud to feature in this video of the review of the Tomy Thomas Ultimate set. And what I have to say is proud to be here. So we're also gonna talk about the pros, the cons, and also the final thoughts on this video.
Where do I even begin with this set? Because there is just so much going on here, man. Well, I guess I can start with the locations, all the play features this set has. So let's start with this little station right here. Here we have the Herald Station piece, and this station has been reused in a lot of fucking sets, but who cares? This little station right here has a cool feature where it has a little tiny Herald the Helmet Chopper just mounted on top of its roof, and what he could do is actually fly around the station, either by flipping this little switch right here on the side, or via the engine's power by this stop and go piece. Granted, Herald is only flying in a circle and accomplishing, well, fucking nothing, but you get the idea.
Helicopter, helicopter!
Next up, we have Brendam Docks, and this piece alone has also got its own release. Honestly, the Ultimate set is just a bunch of smaller releases just packed into one big-ass fucking set, but who gives a shit, man? You've seen this set, it looks fucking cool. So this dock piece right here is where Cranky the Crane and Bolstro the Barge stay at. And this little dock set right here also has a cool play feature. When an engine travels on the left side of the track, there's a stop and go piece where the engine stops, and then Cranky dances for like a few seconds. And then once he's done dancing, the engines are set on their way. Next up, we have this little station right here, which I sadly do not know the name of. I'm sure someone in the comments will let me know what it is. And it's got this little stop and go piece where an engine can stop, and it activates this cool little play feature where Caroline dances, I guess. There's also a stop and go piece for the road vehicles. Cool, I guess. Speaking of road vehicles, Elsbridge Crossing is next, and this is how the rails connect with the road. So in between the station and the signal box is a level crossing. You either have the option of having a road vehicle stop and let the trains go by, and then once that's done, you can have the road vehicle on its way again via pushing a button. Or you could have the train come to a complete stop at the station via this stop and go switch, because God knows we don't have enough of those in this set already. And then as the train stops, you can have the road vehicles go by. And then once he's clear, you could yet again have the train go along its way. And lastly, we have the engine sheds, and you get a total of 3 berths. So after your engines have done a hard day's work, they can come rest for the night in the sheds. Lazy bastards. Oh, and right before the sheds, you get this little turntable, so an engine can just run up on it, stop, and then you can just spin them around, around, and around. And once you're done making the engines feel nauseous, you could just send them on their way again to do whatever the fuck they're doing. And sprinkled all over the set, you'll see a bunch of bridges, trees, a couple of signal poles, and a pedophile.
Oh, yes, I like children.
Bad touch! 911 emergency! There's a tall man who's been stalking this kid, giving him treats, and now he's touching him while in his bed and wearing his pajamas! Hooray!
Fun fact about the Tomy Thomas Ultimate set: Scruffy, Terrence, Trevor, and Caroline will have been reused from the Playrail Thomas and the Freight Car set.
What else is there to say about this massive set? Well, you got anything else to add to the conversation, Jaden?
I could only just say about the Tomy Thomas Ultimate set, this is what the island of Sodor really came to life, in my opinion. It's like, this is what Sodor just came off the screen and just being placed in your home.
Yeah, you pretty much said it, Jaden. Because this, in my opinion, is the best set Tomy has ever made. Because it does what it's supposed to do, and that is be a train set. Because Thomas is a show, shocker, about trains. And the toys should be about a railway and trains. This is what made classic Tomy so successful back in the day, and why we fans still look fondly and buy their products today. Because they knew what the appeal of the show was and what kids wanted in merchandise form. We have always wanted since childhood, and why we still buy the merchandise, is to recreate and rebuild the island of Sodor. To recapture that magical little island in our living rooms. To recreate those famous stories we've watched since childhood. And hell, we could even make up our own stories and go on our own little adventure with these trains. That was what made Tomy so successful, and this set gives you exactly what you want. Something that feels like the island of Sodor. It gives you 2 trains, signals, trees, stations, some road vehicles, bridges, tunnels, the sheds, even the docks. This set is just perfect, man. And what's great about it is that it still gives you room to expand upon it. You could add more trains, more rolling stock, more tracks, more destinations, and really recreate the island of Sodor in your own way. But despite how amazing this set may be, I do have one issue with this set, and that is, it's just one loop of track. Like, yeah, you do see kind of like a bunch of tracks that lead in different direction, but it's still just one continual loop. It's like, it goes from the station all the way there, up to the bridge, then around there, come back to Brandon Docks and start finish. There's no other loop lines where you can run 2 trains all at the same time. It's like, you technically can run 2 trains at the same times, but you're going to have that issue where at some point they're just going to crash into each other. It's like, it would have been nice if we had, like, I've seen people do this where, like, they take those little points off and then build from this area, make another loop around, and then connect over there, and you can and then you can run 2 trains at the same time. And don't believe me, a YouTuber named Piston Cup Productions actually did that, and it looked pretty cool, man. It's like, now you can run 2 trains at the same time instead of just having to just run one or the other.
What I could say about the Tomy Thomas Ultimate set, I wish Playrail should have to release that set. You know, they could release Thomas and Percy with the white running board and also those red stripes. I'm afraid it's making more appropriate to all these Japanese Thomas fans out there who really want that set. But hey, I'm just gonna say that it's just my nitpick.
But besides those complaints, I still stand by my statement when I say this is the best set Tomy has ever made. And I would highly recommend you get this set if you can find it for a decent price. So now that I'm done reviewing this set, why don't I make some special modifications to this set so we can have a cool ass running montage of trains running around the layout. But doing stuff like that could take a while. So while I make the modifications, I hired a bunch of dudes on Instagram to voice their opinions on this set. So yeah, go watch them for a while.
The Ultimate set, in my personal opinion, is one of the grandiose, magnificent sets of all time. I think it's probably, to me, most distinctly, the magnum opus of Playro and Tomy sets of Thomas the Tank Engine. And the fact this was made in 2005 is pretty damn impressive. All I can say is, I give it a 10 out of 10, because, damn, what an Ultimate set it is.
Hello, this is Thomas Lover speaking, and here are my thoughts about the 2005 Ultimate Thomas set. I have to say, it's a little bit better than the 2006 version that I've already owned since 2007. If I've owned the 2005 Ultimate set, then I would have had the best Tomy set I've ever had, or, in general, the best Thomas set ever. I also made a review on the 2006 version of that set. If you can go ahead and check that video out, I've already did that. So, thank you.
I absolutely love the Tomy Ultimate set. The only thing I think that should have been changed is the track. You should be able to run 2 engines at once instead of just one. I wish I had this set as a kid because I know I would have had some great memories. This set is an easy 10 out of 10 and it has everything you want in a classic Tomy set. I hope I can find one myself.
Now this is a train set. If you want a really good Thomas set, this would be it. You get a lot of things. 2 engines, coaches, freight cars, cargo, non-rail vehicles, a crane, sheds, a station, almost everything.
Absolutely a great set. 10 out of 10 from me.
So what are my thoughts on the Thomas Ultimate set? Well, for starters, I find it very impressive how we have Timus Sheds and Brenham Docks together in a set. I also find it very impressive how we have so many characters all together, that being Thomas the Tank Engine, Annie and Clarabelle, my third favorite Percy, Harold, Bulstrode, my boy Terrence the Tractor, Trevor the Traction Engine, Caroline, Elizabeth, few troublesome trucks, and Cranky the Crane all together in this set. Back then, I remember watching a few videos of this set, and it brings me so many childhood memories. And from this day on, I still find this set rare to this day, especially when it's hard to find and very expensive. I just hope one day in future that original Tomy Thomas gets all the love and respect it deserves, unlike the new Trackmaster crap, especially the reboot.
What's up, guys? It's Breaking Bad Mario here. So yeah, the Ultimate set. It's a pretty big set, but it leaves you satisfied. You get some pretty cool characters. Obviously, you gotta have Thomas, because this is the Thomas Ultimate set. You also got Percy, Harold, Elizabeth, the Troublesome Trucks, Trevor.
I like children.
Hide your kids. Yeah, it's a really good set. I definitely recommend getting one if you can get your hands on it. I should know because I used to work at Hit Entertainment.
Wait, why did they re-release the set in 2006, and out of all the characters, why Mighty Mac? Yeah!
Oh, well, it's funny you should... Well, you see, Thomas, they're on to us!
Let's get out of here.
The Thomas Ultimate set looks cool as fuck. I mean, it's a Thomas Ultimate set. You got all characters and shit, but like, I mean, that's why it's cool as fuck, because you got all characters, you got so much track and fucking roads and shit. I mean, I never had that one, but like, I saw so many fucking videos of that stuff. It's fucking nice. It's real fucking nice, I tell you. Real fucking nice.
Thomas's Ultimate set? Yeah, right. If it was an Ultimate set, it would have been 500 miles long, for God's sake! Cranky is the only good reason why I would buy this set. Like, seriously. But your boy's got fucking Harold in there just going like... Thomas is just like, why isn't the set 5,000 fucking miles long? It would have been better if it was that way. My god, it's got the pedophile Trevor. Yeah, it's got the pedophile. Fucking Boldstrode's going like... Got like a bunch of photos of random shit from the set. I personally like the Boltstrode one. He do be looking kind of hot though. I'm not gonna lie, I would kiss him. Hey yo, what the fuck? But in all honesty, the set has a lot of blue track. That's good, and there's an abundance of straight track, which is something the boys need. We need more straight track for the boys. Woo! Also, shout out to Leo Kim Video for having the most blue track than Dreamline.
Oh, you motherfucker!
That's my hot take on this review. Jesus Christ.
Thanks to all those guys who cameoed in my video. I'll leave a link to their Instagrams in the description. Oh, by the way, guys, you're not getting paid for this.
What the fuck?
Alright, let's go see the new layout. Alright, guys, here is the new and improved layout. Yeah, now it really looks like the island of Sodor came to life, didn't it? So I've added some noticeable changes, like adding Nadford Station right here. I decided to go with the longer route instead of having the, you know, the standard way you're supposed to do it, where it's like 2 tracks here, 2 tracks there. And it's something I just wanted to do. We also got the windmill, this rare Tomy windmill piece. And of course, I added a second loop to this and actually made the red bridge a double red bridge that still connects to Brendam Docks. And there you go. You have yourselves 2 loops so you can run 2 engines. Oh, and I also swapped out the Tomy versions for my Playrail versions because, you know, the Playrail engines are the best. Also added a few more characters to this set. And yeah, seeing how this is the ultimate set now, it only makes sense to have the ultimate running session. So let's run some fucking trains, shall we?
Oh, the indignity! Why wasn't I put into this fucking set? Thomas, why? Why, Percy? Why haven't I not been put into the set? Oh, the indignity.
Gordon, shut the fuck up.
And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'd just like to give a huge thank you to my mate, Jaden, for joining me on this video. Be sure to check out his own YouTube channel, Sodor Steam Squad. I'll have the link in the description below. And if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and all that stuff you're supposed to do before I send a pipe bomb to your mom's house. Anyway, I'm Dreamline Engines, and I'll see you in the next video.
Great video, Drainline, but I got to ask, am I getting paid for this?
Jaden, you're so funny, man. Real comedian over here. Get the fuck out.
And this review was made in fucking Ohio, bruh.